Yes, I think the first place that we want to go today is
Bangalore, India.
Technological breakthroughs change how people move. From ships to steam engines to cars, every single breakthrough not only changed how people move, but also how society functions. Breakthroughs in transportation ensure we go further while doing it faster. Breakthroughs in communications ensure we don't have to move in the very first place. Technology is testing the limits of where transportation can take us, in cities and in space, at scale. Decades of accruing benefits are reshaping what we know about mobility. While I've covered technologies that help us get from one place to another physically, let's consider communications technologies. Over the last 200 years, we've seen the dawn of the information age. The humble telegram transcoded a new kind of message for people in the know. The telephone changed everything. And with the television, news, cinema, sports, and entertainment was never going to be the same again. It was so much cheaper to just sit at home and watch a live broadcast than actually go to a stadium.
Hold on. Hello?
Email, of course, changed the way we work. Skype brought a whole new way of being in the moment. AOL's away message was also its own kind of being in the moment.
Fake laugh, hiding real pain.
Tomorrow's means of working look very different from the past because of the communications technologies that have been invented over the last 50 years. The postal service, newspaper delivery, walkie-talkies back then, the radio, and today the humble smartphone. We have astronauts up in space that are able to give us greater detail into the observable universe than we ever knew before. This is all because of breakthroughs in communications and transportation technologies. Both of them are interconnected and they're getting closer to each other than ever before. Private companies obviously see it as an opportunity to provide something governments just don't have the risk appetite to experiment with. Solutions like multimodal transportation, self-driving cars. When you take human effort, parking, and petrol out of the equation, the efficiency gains are huge. Not just in terms of land use, also in terms of contribution of vehicles to the environment. The central idea of self-driving cars is that the individual won't have to foot an expensive bill for a car itself. Other companies would be paying for it and you're just renting it out on your own time. The hope is to make self-driving cars a living room on wheels, almost WALL-E-esque. And lastly, space transportation that ensures humanity outlives Earth. There's one man at the center of all of these revolutions simultaneously. Next up, communications breakthroughs. Technologies that take you to places without you having to move itself. Tomorrow, it's going to be on our face with AR-enabled glasses, and almost every physical object around us will be tagged in a way that we can enter the experience itself just by looking at it. On one side, we have people inventing technologies to help us get to places much faster. It is born out of today's frustrations. We're out to repair the damage we've caused to the environment and our cities in pursuit of mobility. On the other hand, you have people building technologies that hopefully fulfill a utopian dream. It's going to come at the cost of our privacy and the plain weirdness of being transmitted through bits and bytes to the meat space. How will our relationships change? What will this mean for isolation? What does it mean to be physically present and mentally absent, or vice versa? Open questions remain, but one thing's for certain: motion sickness will never be the same.